Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So for today's video, I am going to do the video that I meant to do last week, and I had the problem with the internet, so I couldn't do that. So I'm going to do it this week. And that video, that 3-year planned video that I had planned for 3 years, is that I am going to show you how I do my makeup as a blind person. Now, before I get started, I want to point out that I am not a makeup artist. I am not a professional. I just have learned through trial and error and my cousin how to do my makeup. And also, if you are not into makeup for whatever reason, no judgment, just go ahead and click off this video. But if you are, then let's get started. Willow's gonna try and give me a toy. You got a toy, Willow? Okay, anyway. So, this right here is my makeup bag. I keep all my major makeup in here. So I'm gonna start with some tinted moisturizer. I love this stuff. I usually use it instead of foundation. I do have foundation that I can use, but I just grabbed this first. And I don't think they make this anymore. So I need to find some different tinted moisturizer for my face. Lacey gave this to me. Fun fact. We sometimes will trade makeup if she doesn't like hers. And it's my skin tone, she'll give it to me. So I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Hi, Willow. Yes, I see that you have a toy. I see it. I see your toy. I have a tendency to turn my head, so I'm really sorry about that. And the thing with moisturizer is that you don't have to have a lot of it in order to cover your face. So you can have just a little tiny bit of moisturizer and still have enough to cover your face. Okay, so you just want to cover your forehead, your chin, your cheeks, and your nose in moisturizer, because otherwise, and maybe a little bit under your chin, or just a little bit, because otherwise you'll look like you'll have a white ring when your makeup is done, and it'll look kind of weird. So just a little bit under your chin is where you want to put the moisturizer. You don't want to go like all the way down on your neck. Just a little tiny bit under your chin. So like where the pointed part of your chin bone is, you just want to go a little tiny bit past that. And that is the moisturizer done. And let's see. Should we do concealer? Oops, I forgot to put this back in here. Let's see, do we need concealer? When I was gonna do this originally, I had a lot of bumps on my cheeks from having, well, we could probably use a little bit of concealer, from having, pimples, because I get pimples a lot when I'm stressed out and whatever. This is ColourPop's concealer. I'll hold it up to the camera so y'all can see it. I don't really know which side has the label, but this is what I'm using. And we're just gonna get a brush out of my cup over here. And if I can find a brush. I have a brush. Where did it go? Okay. We're just gonna use this brush because I grabbed it. I don't know what brand this brush is. I've had this brush for years. But we're just going to put a little tiny bit on the on the brush. Gotta make sure I didn't accidentally dip it into the mirror side. Okay, so wherever you find little blemishes is where you place the concealer. So anytime you have pimples, anytime you have these little freckles, because I know a lot of people don't like those. I've gotten to the point where I just genuinely don't care. They're basically just sunspots a lot of the time from being out in the sun. So basically, if you want your freckles to fade, stay out of the sun. And I usually put some on my forehead just because I feel like my forehead is shiny, and then I am going to take my hand and just kind of rub it in a little. I have one of those blender things, but I always forget about it, and I always forget to get it wet until I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my makeup thing so I don't forget that I used it. Until I go to use it, and then I forget that and then I remember that I have a makeup blender and I should be using it. That's a real fine time to remember that one has a makeup blender, right? Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is figure out why there's a piece of brush stuck to an eye thing, an eyeshadow. I don't know why there is that, but okay, I'm gonna put this brush in here so that I know that I have used it. Okay. Now, the next thing that I do is blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out. And I don't typically use a brush for this one. This is, again, the ColourPop. Or no, I'm sorry. Wait, is this ColourPop? I think this is ColourPop. No, the concealer was Bare Minerals, I believe. So, this is the blush. I have a lot of ColourPop and blush, so, or ColourPop and Bare Minerals. So, I have that, and I am just going to open it like so, and I'm just gonna dip a finger in, and I'm gonna run my finger along my cheekbone like that. Make sure it's blended in. You actually don't need a blender for this kind of makeup. This is like a creamy blush. I have some powdered blush too, but I really like this one. I have a lot of ColourPop makeup and a lot of Bare Minerals makeup is what I was trying to say. So I'm just gonna do that on both cheeks. And Willow's gonna video bomb. Hi Willow. You've never seen me do makeup before, have you? I haven't really done makeup the whole time I had you because we've been under quarantine and there wasn't really any use, and then we were wearing masks and I didn't see any use in putting on. Okay. Now, I'm not going to use this, but I'm going to show you it anyway because I think that it's important that you know. Willow's gonna squeak your toy. I'm gonna pet her while I'm showing you. So this is eye primer, and basically you put this on your eye first when you are using powdered eyeshadow because it helps the eyeshadow stay better. So basically you would put this on your eye and then you would put whatever eyeshadow or eyeshadows you're using. But I'm not going to use that. I just wanted to show you it. I need to get some more. Again, this is a Lacey makeup. She had it first, and then she gave it to me because she didn't like it. Okay. Let's see if I can find both of these. Searching. Found them. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow that I'm actually going to use first. This is a actual ColourPop eyeshadow. It is, I don't remember what color, but if you'll notice, I have labels on the bottom, or a label on the bottom, and this just tells me that I should use this first. This is eyeshadow number 1. It basically says number 1 because I couldn't put the name of the eyeshadow on the bottom. So basically you use this first as kind of like your base, and because this is also a cream eyeshadow, so because I have used my pointer finger for the blush, I am going to use my middle finger for this eyeshadow so I don't get blush on my eye accidentally. So I'm just gonna run it all over my eye, all over my top lid. Be sure and close your eyes because you could possibly get it in your eye or eyes. And I have no idea if I'm looking at the camera right now, so I'm gonna go do my left eye. I have a tendency to turn my head when I'm doing makeup, so. I'm just gonna rub it in like so. And that's the first one done. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in here so I don't forget later. Okay. And this is the second eyeshadow. It's also from ColourPop Cosmetics. If you don't know that company, go check it out. They have some of their makeup at Sephora, but they don't have it all as far as I know. And this is also eyeshadow number 2. And it is a glittery cream. It's glittery. I don't know what it's called, but that's what it is. And because I used my middle finger for the other one, I am going to use the next finger over, and I am just going to run it along the top of my eye, like so. And if you're using a cream eyeshadow, you don't really need an eyeshadow primer. That's just if you're using a powdered eyeshadow, you might want to put some primer on first because it holds it better. And I just ran that along the top of my eyelids. I didn't go very far. So I need to rearrange this so that's in there better before I put this away. Okay. Normally, I will use a lipstick, like a solid lipstick or a liquid lipstick. ColourPop has some really amazing liquid lipsticks that I have. However, I decided that I was going to use a lip gloss. So this is Lemon Frosting lip gloss. I think that I might have gotten this at Bath & Body Works. I can't remember where I got this specifically. I've had it for ages. Years and years. So I'm just gonna put some on my finger, or on my lips. I'm just gonna hold the bottle to my lips and just squeeze some out. Run the bottle along my lip to spread it out. The tip. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the top lip. I got out too much on the top lip. And then I'm gonna just rub my lips together. It tastes like a lemon cookie. And then for the final step, that doesn't go in there. For the final step, I am going to, if I can find it, I just found it, where did it go? Oh my gosh. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna use some setting spray. So, this is the setting spray that I have. I got it at Sally's. I need to go get some more because I'm pretty much out. I also need to wipe this lip gloss off my hand. And that's what it is. I'm sorry, I would be telling you all what all the brands are, but I don't know the brands anymore. And for some reason, I can't get the top lid off without unscrewing the bottom lid. Okay, there we go. So, I am just going to spray, close my eyes, and spray like that on my forehead, on my cheek, on my other cheek, and on my chin. You have to let the setting spray dry. And once the concealer dries, you are ready to go. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Willow is squeaking her toy. I hope that you like this video enough to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're brand new. Also ring that notification bell. Make sure it's set to all notifications, or maybe you want occasional notifications, and maybe you want to occasionally be notified that I posted a video. That's fine too, but either way, make sure you ring that bell. Like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. Both of these are Stephieonyoutube 1, and follow me on Labrie, which is now Odyssey. I am just too much of a lazy bum to retype it to say odyssey.com. And I also think that it will redirect you to Odyssey at the moment. But I am going to have to fix that in the future. But it is the same as my YouTube channel. And you can find all those links on my YouTube page below the About section. And you can find my email address, which is stephieonyoutube@gmail.com, in the About section. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye guys!